Your president did it too, you know.
Did I do something?
What?
Trouble Busters!
Huh, my schedule's packed after this, too, and my days off are just blank. What a bummer. Guess I'll go count the weave in my tatami mats again. Last time I counted up to 45,767. My name is Alan. I work at a civil engineering company, the kind that's essential for building the infrastructure everyone relies on.
Alan, we've got another new job in from Troga Construction.
Oh, the rep is changing? In that case, we'll head over there right away.
So it's you, huh? I'm Yale, your new rep as of today. Lots to go over, so let's work well together. Lots to go over. Got it?
Yes, it's a pleasure. So, about the contract.
Preparing that stuff is your job, isn't it? Hurry up and draw it up.
Huh, what is with that guy? Alan, are you okay with this? Yale is completely looking down on us.
Well, the way I see it, as long as there's a working relationship, no matter who the other person is, I believe we should treat them with respect. After that, we worked ourselves to the bone to get the documents ready by the next meeting. But then...
He's late! The meeting time is long past!
You're right. I wonder if something came up.
Sup?
The meeting was set for 15 minutes ago.
So what? I came out here without even eating, you know.
Excuse me?
Now, I'm sure he had his reasons. So, about the contract and the documents,
let's go eat.
Huh?
I told you, didn't I? I haven't eaten yet.
You can't be serious.
What? I'm trying to do you a favor by signing this contract for you. If anything, you're not exactly rolling out the hospitality, are ya?
What?
Well, we can look over the paperwork at a restaurant too, so...
Oops, time's up. I gotta get to my next appointment.
You've gotta be kidding!
Understood. Let's call it here for today, then.
That guy, that attitude is absolutely on purpose.
Now. But you're right. At this rate, it might start affecting our other work, too.
What's going on?
The new rep at Troga Construction is awful.
Hey, well, made any progress?
Huh? Yale? Do you have an appointment?
I came all the way here to see you. You don't need one for that, right? So, where's Alan?
He's in a meeting for another project right now.
Wait, what? So you people keep your clients waiting? Your sense of what's normal is a little off, isn't it?
That's because you showed up with no appointment, isn't it?
What a guy. At this rate, he could cause trouble not just for us, but for our other clients, too.
I'm perfectly fine, so please go ahead and take care of that first.
I'm so sorry that this has happened. At this rate, this is going to cause trouble for a lot of people. I'll never forgive this. Trouble Busters!
Finally showed up. What kept me waiting so long, huh?
I've been pretty busy.
Is the contract really that unimportant to you? Huh? Your president did it too, you know.
The president did?
What? What are you laughing at?
It's just what you said was so completely out of left field.
Out of left field? How dare you say that? Are you trying to throw away all your president's hard work? What is with you people? What are you laughing at?
I'm the president of this company. I'm Alan.
What?
We told you so!
I handed you my business card the very first time we met, didn't I? Surely you didn't just not look at it, not even once, despite the fact that we're about to work together.
Well, of course I looked at it, kind of.
What's with that reaction? So you really didn't care about us at all, did you?
No way. This guy was the president? No! What I said just now, it was, how do I put it, just a slip of the tongue.
A slip of the tongue? I don't think this is something you could brush off that easily.
It's less a slip and more a fundamental error in perception, isn't it?
What did you say? Anyone can make a little mistake now and then.
I'm saying that this mistake is abnormal.
Huh? What's with you? Don't get cocky just because you're the president.
No, that's my line.
Just because you're the president, don't go thinking you've got the upper hand over me.
Alan would never think that way, and he doesn't, right? If anything, you're the one who took advantage of how kind Alan is.
I didn't take advantage of anything. I was simply acting the way I should, given my position.
You're saying all that rudeness was how you should act?
No, if you're gonna keep acting that way, then as far as we're concerned, we'd like to end the contract.
What did you say?
Because with someone like you around, we can't do the job properly.
Huh? Can't get it done, you say?
That's right. Do you have any idea how much trouble you're causing?
Like I keep telling you, there are reasons for that.
Glancing over the documents and contract we worked so hard on while eating a meal one-handed and showing up without an appointment. What kind of reason is there for behavior that out of bounds?
No matter who you are, trust has to come first before you can work on a project together, right? What you're doing is like forcing a rush job with no foundation work.
Huh? Laying the foundation is your job. You're the subcontractor, aren't you?
That's exactly the perception that's wrong.
Why? You subcontractors can't even stay in business unless we agree to give you work.
But you general contractors wouldn't be able to handle the work either without subcontractors to cooperate and support you, right? In that sense, there was never supposed to be any above or below between general contractors and subcontractors.
Damn it, that's just an extreme argument. If you're no good, we can ask any number of other places. There are plenty of subcontractors who'll take the job. But what about you?
It's true, you may have more connections and contacts than us.
Right? So in the end, you subcontractors have no choice but to cling to our protection.
However, if you keep trying to force people into compliance the way you do, won't the day come when nobody will cooperate with you at all?
Huh? It's not like that would ever...
It's entirely possible. You know what they say? A single anthole can bring down a whole dam.
In reality, even something that starts small can end up being the reason an operation collapses. It happens all the time.
Antholes or whatever. If I sweated every little mistake like that, I'd never get any work done.
The moment a person who thinks like that is involved in construction, they're out of the question.
What? Of all the things to say, me out of the question?
That's right. Construction is work that connects directly to people's lives, and by extension, their very safety, from building infrastructure to putting up structures. That's precisely why not even the smallest mistake is permitted. What kind of contractor doesn't understand that?
Every time you act so arrogantly, can you even imagine how much we was scrambling behind the scenes?
So what if I imagine it? What does that accomplish? I wasn't just goofing off during that meal either. It was because I genuinely didn't like it. Because there were so many points of concern that I responded the way I did. If anything, it's precisely because I read the documents so carefully and took them so seriously that I could act that way.
In that case, tell me specifically where in the documents we made there were points of concern. Point out exactly what you didn't like.
What? That's...
What's the matter? Don't tell me you can't say. You insisted so clearly that there were concerns, yet you can't recall a single one. Isn't that a contradiction?
I never said I couldn't recall them. It's just I'm an intuitive type, so it's hard for me to explain in words.
Then here, please mark up the actual documents.
Oh, why did the documents come out so fast?
Because I take my work seriously.
These people, in that case... Whoa, I tried to grab the marker and spilled my coffee. Now I can't draw any lines.
Here, a replacement copy.
Where did you even pull that from?
I can produce as many as needed, you know.
Are you a magician?
Now hurry up and draw the lines, would you? We're busy too. We can't spend all our time on you alone.
What did you say? Damn it.
Looks like you can't do it. In that case, we can't take on this job after all. We take pride in our work. We can't do business with someone we don't trust.
You don't think you've won? What's with that smug little smile? This time I definitely didn't say anything out of left field.
Do you really know nothing about your own company?
Now, Yale was handed a business card, yet he looked down on Alan from the start and never even realized he was the president. Given that fact, even if he'd been told, it probably went in one ear and out the other, don't you think?
Why are you jumping to that conclusion? No matter how much we argue, the fact that if the contract falls through, no money comes in doesn't change, does it? Given the subcontractor-general contractor relationship, there's no way you could ever come out on top.
Why do you fixate on who's on top so much? All we want is to be able to work while trusting one another. That would be enough.
We've worked with Troga Construction on all sorts of projects before now, but none of the reps over the years ever made a fuss like this.
So what? After saying all this, do you think I'll just back down?
Are you really okay with that?
Yeah, of course. A contract with you people, I'll pass gladly.
Understood. I'll step out for a moment, so wait here.
Heh, what could you possibly do at this point? Well, even if an ogre or a snake comes crawling out, I'm not the least bit scared anymore.
Yeah!
Ah, the president showed up!
In a way, that's heavier than any ogre or snake.
This is no time for jokes like that. President, why are you here of all places?
Here of all places? What do you mean, here of all places? This is a vital contract partner for our company.
Vital? Aren't they just a subcontractor?
Today, the president himself set up this meeting about the project because this project was meant to be an especially important one.
An important one?
Why are you standing there dumbfounded? I sent word throughout the company. Our company has been struggling financially lately, so I was appealing to Alan's company as a last-ditch do-or-die project.
Is that so?
Did you not listen to the notification?
No, well, we're a big company with a large staff, you see. It's no wonder one person might slip through the cracks. Besides, I'm a hands-on site kind of guy. I'm out in the field a lot.
Indeed. You're so hands-on and busy that you even eat your meals out while glancing over documents, aren't ya?
Don't bring that up right now.
No, I heard exactly what you were doing while we were talking in the reception room next door. I couldn't believe my ears at the time, but hearing the voices leaking through, I became certain of everything. You ruined the whole thing in this tiny span of time. Your own high-handed behavior dug your grave, didn't it? The day you barged in without an appointment happened to overlap with the president's visit. Looks like you've used up all your luck, haven't ya?
damn it, saying whatever they please, but it's not over yet. President, there are plenty of subcontractors out there besides this one, right? Why do you fixate on Alan's company? If it's all right with you, I'll go find a company with better terms than this one and sign a new contract.
What are you talking about? Honestly, you don't understand anything at all. We have a track record of working with Alan's company on all sorts of projects for years. And above all, they hold a patented construction method. There is no replacing Alan's company.
What? No way!
How do you intend to take responsibility for this? If the contract falls through here, everything we've prepared goes down the drain. Our company could be plunged into a crisis.
But please, wait. There's a big misunderstanding and reasons behind all this.
You still have something to say, even now?
Yeah, I have to tell the whole truth. I have a bad feeling about this. The blame for how things turned out this time also lies with Alan here, the president. My bad feeling was right on the money.
What on earth are you saying?
President Allen, you hid your identity from me.
I didn't hide anything.
But you had your own staff call you by your name the whole time, not your title.
That's your reason?
As for how we address him, Alan told us not to worry about titles on purpose so that he could work with us employees eye to eye.
Huh? What's with that made-up rule? I didn't know about it. If I'd properly understood that Alan was the president, I'd have changed my attitude too.
You insolent little... No matter what kind of person you're dealing with, all you had to do was treat them with sincerity and respect from the start.
Besides, it's not as if we were hiding it on purpose. I handed you my business card, didn't I?
Not everybody pores over a business card.
No, surely you'd look at the card of someone you're about to run a project with, right?
Really? It just shows how little you thought of us.
I didn't think you were unimportant. If anything, I respected you all.
What's with that smooth shift in story?
No, it's true. It's precisely because I saw through to your abilities that I took that attitude.
You saw through to our abilities?
Yeah, with abilities like yours, I figured you could produce even better documents and proposals. So though it pained my heart, I deliberately took a harsh attitude to light a fire under your fighting spirit.
No, in your case, you just poured oil on the fire.
This is what happens when you act thinking you're completely above everyone else. No, I'm truly sorry about this whole affair, that he was behaving this way outside. It's also my responsibility for failing to see it.
But, President?
After all this time working together to have made you feel so unpleasant, I apologize.
No, please. It's not your fault, President. Please don't apologize.
No, the responsibility of those beneath me is my responsibility too. I won't ask you to forgive us after all this. But the project, could you please somehow see it through together with us? I have a duty to protect my company's employees. I'll change the rep immediately. Please, I'm begging you, like this.
President, please raise your head. We'll cooperate on this project. We've walked this path together all along, and I always felt that as long as this man's understanding changed, that would be enough.
Thank you. Truly, thank you. I'll have to take this fellow back and teach him a great many things.
No way! Please, wait just a moment!
No, I won't wait. To have done all this and still be so stubborn about giving in? You need to relearn all kinds of basics, not just as a working professional, but as a human being.
President, I'm so sorry. President, I'll never take an attitude like this again, so please forgive me.
I'm not talking about from now on or anything like that. I'm saying the problem is what you did this time and what you've likely been doing all along.
No! Alan, please say something on my behalf, too. I'll apologize for everything I've done just like this.
No, there's nothing I can say for you. Go relearn things properly under the president.
No way!
And so Yale, who went off together with the president, is now apparently serving as the company's tea server, learning from the first-year new hires how to properly handle visitors and clients when they arrive.
Me, in my 10th year with the company. What humiliation. What a sense of defeat. I lost myself. If only I'd treated others with proper respect.
As for me, meanwhile, peace returned to the company, and we were able to see the project we'd been entrusted with through to completion, safe and sound. Say, do I really not look much like a president?
That's not true at all.
You don't need to keep fretting over it.
Trouble Busters!